get him out of there. But Justin Gonzalez proved to be very tough. Are you happy with the decision, even though you weren't able to finish him?
Yeah, well, at first I wasn't, but then I think when I would go back and watch the video, there were some things that were a blessing from this fight. That's what the coaches were telling me, and I trust them with everything. So if they're saying that it was a great performance, and of course there's adjustments, then I'm happy with it. The most important thing in this game that I've found out is to win, and that's what we did tonight.
Certainly. And you hit him with some mean left hooks to the body. I mean, he certainly felt them, but he was standing there and he didn't really
Yeah.
find a way out. Are you surprised that he didn't fall to those shots?
To be honest with you, I didn't even really think about that. Like this was the first fight I was telling Coach Greg that I really felt like I always say I felt in the process. I didn't really think about anything else. Honestly felt in the zone tonight. Um, I just didn't think about anything other than just being consistent. And if the knockout would come, it would be great. But if not, like I said, I'm happy that we won. I was consistent. I played my song tonight, and yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah. Clearly, you're like hitting different levels to your game, and we see improvement every time you step in the cage. What's the ceiling like? Do you feel like you have like two or three more gears to your game?
Oh, 100%. I'm like, I'm low key kind of just itching to get back in the gym. I really want to get good at this game. Of course, there's people that can go back on this fight and say, oh, there's some holes in his game and this and that, which is good. But um, I have the best coaches in the world that we're gonna go and address it because they want to be world champions as much as I want to. So we're
Yeah.
gonna get there.
We had spoken about how this was your first fight as a father. Now that it's all said and done, did the process feel any different now that you have a son at home?
Nah, I don't think about anything like that. I don't think that when I hear people say I'm more motivated now that I have a son or I have a kid, I don't believe in that. I've been motivated since the day I started wrestling. In the end, we all know why we do this sport. It's for a family, but like the coaches tell me that we don't think about anything else other than doing our job tonight, and that's what we did. I don't think about anything. Go out, do my job, go home. Now I can be a father, but I don't feel any more motivation or I want to be world champion because I have a son now. I want to be world champion before him, and yeah, I'm just focused on the process. That's all I'm focused on right now.
Yeah. And from our previous conversation, you obviously, have all the will and all the desire to become champion, but it kind of feels like you're not exactly in a rush. You're not, rushing to fight AJ McKee. So where are you at right now? What's the next step for you? Where are you at in your career and in the featherweight division?
That's a good question. I don't have the answer um, to that question tonight. Let me go back home and assess with my coaches and my manager Ali. We're on a five-fight win streak. I think we're in a really, really good position. Um, but if I had the answer to that question, I would answer, but I don't.
Last one. Maybe you don't know about opponent, but what about card placement? Any chance we maybe see you in a main event or anything like that in the future? Is that something that you would like?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to be a main event. It's always something that you strive to do. To headline an event, to be in LA would be great. It would be awesome to see Bellator come to Albuquerque. I think it would be. I think there's a lot of great fighters in New Mexico, especially Albuquerque. It would be cool for Bellator maybe someday to come to Albuquerque, or I can headline in LA. But honestly, I'll headline anywhere. I just want to fight and make money and get to the top.
Yeah. Now main events are 5 rounds, not three. So it'd be 10 more minutes of fighting. Is that something that calls your
Oh,
attention?
100%. I didn't get tired
Yeah.
this fight. Like I'm not tired at all. It's just a testament to my strength and conditioning, my eating program. Sam Calavita, I don't really see him a lot, but we do a satellite. He gives me all the workouts in New Mexico. But he's a big reason why I'm able to have the gas tank that I am. Is the training lab and Sam Calavita. So 5 round fights, I prefer. I would love it. It would put a big smile on my face.
Well, congrats on the victory and
Thank
thank
you.
you for the time.
We're good.
We'll take a few more questions here. Ronald, your line is now live.
This is Ronald D. Smith. Aaron, the reaction from the fans after your victory was very, very warm because a lot of them were
Yeah.
complimenting your evolution through the game. A lot of them were saying that the word is that they were saying that you look like a full, complete fighter. Hearing those words, what does that mean to you?
That means a lot. To be recognized for the hard work that you put in and the time and the ups and downs. It's awesome to see the fans on my side. It's definitely doesn't hurt. So I'm just happy to see all the work that the people around me put in, and then obviously the work that I put in just come to. You're starting to see it come to fruition, and we still have so much more to go. My mind's racing right now, thinking about ways to get better. Honestly.
Dylan Belker.
Appreciate you taking my call. You talk about the mind racing there, and I mean, much is made of the multitude of techniques you showcased, but it seems like the refinement of the fight IQ has been noticeable. Like, what do you do in your training preparations to, further hone that fight IQ?
Well, one, I put a lot of time in the gym, but just being consistent. That's the only thing that you can do is just putting time. I don't take like gaps off of training. I'm always in the gym, trying to just try to learn or do something. But just staying consistent. I sound like a broken record. I say the same things over and over again. Like I said, I don't want to get too high. I don't want to get too low. I just want to stay right in the middle, and just do what I can every single day.
Last one here, Jay.
Thanks very much, Aaron. Congratulations on the win tonight. For the first couple of minutes in that fight, you could almost feel the electricity. It almost had a bit of a nervous energy to it. Did you expect that kind of pace? Because watching it, it was just wild to see unfold.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't really even think that much out there tonight. Like I said, I felt like I was in the zone. I just stuck to what my body's used to, all the muscle memory, all the reps, just being consistent, um, just setting my pace, and it was a good night. We got the win. I'm like I said, I'm really hard on myself. I always want to finish, and if I don't get to finish, sometimes I don't feel the best. But honestly, I'm happy I got the victory, and I didn't really think all that much out there tonight.
Thanks, Aaron.